So I thought I'd wait until the acid from the eye doctor hit before I updated you on what's going on. Um, so I'll put up a few little visuals, but basically, yes, I have some stuff that needs to be fixed. The doctor that scared this crap out of me um, did me a huge favor because he found something that would have probably been missed for a long time and could have cost me my vision later. But because we're catching it in time, they're going to be able to fix it, and I can wait until after all of my mother's surgeries and stuff to take care of mine, unless something drastic happens between now and then. But so I have Ehlers-Danlos, which is a very fairly rare connective tissue disorder, but I suspect a lot more women have it than is reported at this point because, we've just been told for the last 100 years or so that we're hysterical. So anyway, and my eye doctor had just seen someone else with EDS, so it can't be that rare. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he starts to tell. They do all the tests and lots of pictures and more pictures after he looks in my eyeballs very aggressively, but I mean doing his job. And he says, "Well, you have something very unusual," and I just start laughing because that's how I roll. Everybody, if it's rare and weird, it happens to me. But the good part of that is while having a connective tissue disorder can make you get weird soft tissue injuries. Um, you also heal really well from surgery, or at least I do. So I have full confidence it's going to be fine. It's a short recovery. I can even drive myself home if I want, although I don't really want to test my one-eyed driving in my new car. But at any rate, it's going to be fine. So I'm going to put up a few little things to explain to you why he said it's unusual and I'm weird and no news. So retinal detachment in the bottom rim is basically what the doctor said that I had and what I needed to go in for. But it turns out what I have is two things. So there is a retinal hole, which is a small tear in the macula. I guess pause to read that last one if you really want to deep dive into this. And then retinoschisis is where the layers of my retina are separating like a puff pastry is how I like to think of it. So it's separated into layers. So what happened basically is there's this layer separation and then there's a hole hiding underneath that. So he has to fix both of them. And it's in a part of my eye where there's no way I would have ever noticed this until it snapped off and I couldn't see anymore. So I'm feeling very lucky. Now, all of that being said, back to timeline jumping. Knowing this doctor that I've been going to for a long time who had the strong reaction Friday, I am still 100% certain that I was on the emergency timeline, and we jumped me onto the non-emergency timeline with the help of all my amazing friends and support system. And shout out to all of you. I love you so much. I don't know what I would do without you. I would try to name everybody's names right now, but I'm afraid I would forget somebody, and you don't deserve that. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this acid trip, and I'll be back to doing some normal things tomorrow. I love you all, and thank you to everybody who reached out. Vision is nothing to F around with. Although, I know fabulous people who are not sighted and highly creative and beautiful and wonderful. So I'm sure I would make it work for me, but I'm glad I don't have to do it while taking care of an elderly woman with dementia. I don't do things the easy way. Sometimes I want to take my higher self and just be like, what the hell are you thinking? You know what I mean?